Judge Judy. 9 fakest things about the show, according to cast, crew, and litigants. Number 9. She arbitrates, not judges. While the name of the show suggests that the duties being performed are that of a judge, the actual proceedings during each episode aren't things that would happen at a courthouse. Judge Judy is a real and certified judge, but she performs the role of an arbitrator on the show. An essay from the official website of the American Bar Association outlines this, as the procedures done on the show are ones that an arbitrator would do. An arbitrator is an unbiased third party used by two people who have a dispute but do not want to go through a lengthy court case to resolve it. Her decisions are enforced, however, and she has real authority to decide the outcome of disputes. Number 8. It's not filmed in a courthouse. Each episode of the show appears to take place in a real courthouse, but even that is just TV magic. Much like other reality productions, the series was entirely filmed in a studio lot, as listed on TVTix, the official website ran by the show's production team to obtain tickets to a filming session. The set crew did a fantastic job at replicating a real courtroom, as the set truly makes the viewer think that the show takes place in one. With other shows, both fiction and nonfiction, having also designed a fake court set, it's likely that production took some inspiration from its predecessors, with a show such as Night Court potentially providing inspiration. Number 7. It's not filmed in New York. To further expand on the courtroom setting being fake, the location of it is also very misleading. Judy Scheindlin, the full name of the show's judge, was born and raised in New York City and got her start as a judge there as well. The show's opening credits feature stock footage of the city, and a state flag can be seen behind her. Despite all evidence leading toward the series taking place in New York, it is actually on the other coast. Also listed on TVTix is the studio address, which is shown to be in Hollywood on Sunset Boulevard. Judy still lives on the East Coast but flies to California to film. Number 6. The audience isn't a standard courtroom audience. With the courthouse being a mirage, it may not be surprising to hear that the courtroom gallery is also not who viewers may think. Normally, a courtroom is filled with aspiring lawyers and judges, families of those on trial, witnesses, a jury, or people awaiting litigation. In the Judge Judy courtroom, though, a different crowd attends. A WDRB, Fox News Louisville, article featuring interviews with the cast and crew of the show revealed that the audience is mostly paid extras. The majority of them are aspiring actors, with a very small segment being fans of the show. Comedian Amy Schumer was once in the audience, and while celebrity cameos in sitcoms are common, a cameo on a courtroom show is a bit more rare. Number 5. Some of the cases are fake. With a deceiving courtroom audience, one of the only real things on the show is the disagreements and cases being heard. While the majority of the cases are legitimate, some not so legitimate ones have gotten through. In an interview with Vice, a litigant named Jonathan who appeared on the show in 2010, made a jaw-dropping revelation. His case, which was described as him getting drunk and belligerent and then smashing a TV and killing a pet cat, was completely fabricated. He and some friends made it up for some money. Litigants are paid for their appearance, a free trip to LA, and a lifelong story to tell. It seems like a prank off of Impractical Jokers, but their fake case really made it all the way to the show. Number 4. The show pays all awards. Most cases end with a decision handed down by Judge Judy that has one party getting compensated in cash. The losing side having to pay the winner adds intrigue and seriousness to the show, as the two litigants have real stakes on the line. While the winner does indeed get paid, where it comes from isn't the obvious answer. According to Distractify, the production crew pays out any monetary rewards that the judge awards. This is a perk to get people to agree to appear on the show, as regardless of what Judy rules, money does not come out of their pocket. Since the show employs no A-list actors and requires minimal expensive effects, the minuscule production budget allows for a large budget dedicated to paying these fees for the litigants. Number 3. She can be overturned. Despite the show's memorable open credits sequence claiming that all rulings are final, that is not always the case. Participants on the show are forced to sign a waiver before their appearance that Judge Judy's decisions are final, but in extreme cases, they have been overruled. In 2000, a New York family court overruled one of her decisions, claiming that she ruled on an issue over which the television judge did not have jurisdiction. The case, which is outlined on American Lawyers Media, asserted that as an arbitrator, she had no right to award things such as visitation and custody rights, which she happened to do in order to resolve this case. Number 2. She's briefed on cases before filming. The questions Judge Judy asks the litigants during each episode are genuine questions that help her reach an informed decision on what the punishments should be, but not all of the info she has is from that speedy session. Producers help Judy reach a fair decision by giving her some info beforehand. In an interview featured on the website of the Television Academy, Judy says that she gets a basic outline of the details of her upcoming litigations before she shows up to film for the day. Considering real arbitrations can take much longer than they do on the show, this studying helps Judy come to quick and rational decisions for the show. Number 1. Judge Judy and Bailiff Byrd are strictly work friends. An underrated aspect of Judge Judy is the relationship between Judy and the courtroom bailiff, Bailiff Byrd. A bailiff is someone who keeps order in the court if things get too rowdy, or in the worst case, things get physical. Byrd has been with Judy throughout the entire series, but their wholesome relationship is apparently strictly business. Byrd told the LA Times in a 2012 interview that, "We have a good working relationship, and we have friends in common, but we travel in different circles. We're diametrically opposed on some issues. They get along exceptionally well in the courtroom, so hearing that the two aren't as close in real life was a bit disheartening to some fans."